The Site C Dam is the most expensive public project in British Columbia's history, and it's being built right here in Fort St. John. According to BC Hydro, the project will flood an 83-kilometer length of the Peace River Valley, widening the river up to 3 times. A 10-kilometer stretch of the Moberly River Valley will be flooded too, as well as a 14-kilometer section of the Halfway River Valley. Given the scale, it's no surprise it has its opponents.
It's called crooked corporate and political corruption.
This group of concerned locals, organized through Facebook, call themselves Say No to Site C. Today, they meet at the Peace Valley home of Ken Boone and his wife Arlene.
Well, I've been here going on 30 years, and of course my wife's been here her whole life. We live in her grandfather's old house.
When the Peace River and its tributaries flood, much of the land surrounding their home will be lost.
Yeah, so the water level here from the reservoir would be about 30-40 feet down from where we're standing, and then and it would cover right here at this point a huge expanse of the river valley.
And with that land, the group says, irreplaceable wildlife habitat.
I think about the animals, the beavers, the muskrats, the bear, the moose, squirrels, animals that cannot talk for themselves, so I have to be their mouthpiece. A lot of that will be under the water once the dam gets in.
BC Hydro has made public an environmental impact statement detailing the environmental assessment undertaken for Site C.
We've established a number of aquatic and land-based wildlife programs aimed at avoiding, reducing, or offsetting the potential impacts of the Site C project. BC Hydro has a number of mitigation measures to avoid, reduce, or compensate for the potential effects that could result from the project.
Bud says it will devastate them.
And the people from Ingenika also went through a lot. They said they seen bears on logs floating down the river, moose bloated up that were drowned.
At today's meeting, the agricultural value of the land was also touched on.
Berries that grow naturally around grow better down here than they do up.
On his website, environmentalist David Suzuki says, the area to be flooded is some of the North's most arable farmland.
People need to look at the environmental impact statement for the Site C Dam. Loose leaf paper stands at 3 feet tall. I think it's 260,000 pages long. Those are the impacts that the dam will have on our local environment here.
BC Hydro says that environmental impact statement is more than 29,000 pages.
More than 99% of Class 1 to 5 agricultural lands, that's land that's capable of crop production, in the Peace agricultural region will not be affected by Site C. There's no anticipated change to the ability of the region to produce food to satisfy regional consumption.
The assumption seems to be that with shovels in the ground, the Site C project is a done deal. This group hopes otherwise.
By no means have we given up on Site C being stopped. Like I say, and to a certain degree, I think Arlene and I are just kind of learning to roll with the punches here, but while keeping up hope. Keeping up hope that one way or another, the right thing is going to happen. This will be brought to a stop, and we will see.
Travis Fortnum, CJDC-TV News, Fort St. John.